action wherever expressed. If at any time anything less.
What's up? How is everyone doing? Yeah? Pretty good? So? Hanging in there? Life be lifing? Pretty blessed? Can't complain? All of that? Then some? Life is amazing. Life is mystical, magical, worthy of being praised, worthy of love, worthy of being studied, focused on, paid attention to. Kind of leads me into our topic at hand today. You know, I want to let you know that, you know, if you always are wondering, like, why are people, like, reacting to you the way that they do? Like, why do people turn on you? They start being your friend and then they'll switch up. And, you know, if you're attracted to me and my channel and the things I say, my way of being and stuff, then you're probably like a neurodivergent person, a highly sensitive person, like the chosen one in your family, maybe even a scapegoat in your family. Like a really cool, like vibey, intuitive, multi-talented, but silenced person. Like you're never been given permission to live out loud and to own who you are. You know, there's different methods to shut people up and shut people down. And if you're somebody like me, then most people don't have any real like sympathy for you. You can't really get a listening ear. You know, you can't like if you say you're in a situation in a group and everyone's sharing their sob story, when they get to you, everybody starts talking over you and stuff like. And you want to know why? There's a couple of reasons why. But let's talk about you. You're a winner. Like, people are so afraid that you're going to win and beat them because you already have. Like, people wouldn't be afraid if you weren't already at the end of the game. And the end of the game is being still within and like just being happy with yourself. And you're probably like, I'm not happy with myself, but you are. It's like something that's like that, like I said, you don't get a chance to wear it on your sleeve. You don't get a chance to, like, when you're happy with yourself, can't you see yourself frolicking in the wildflowers all day? Like, the stuff that you care about and want to do is the things that people would do who have quote unquote made it, like who have the money already in their account. Who have accomplished. You have this energy that you're already accomplished. And some of you feel like you've been here before, you're like done playing games, like you've done it all, like from past lives, you know? It's this feeling of completion within you that people like want to be around. It makes them feel safe. It makes them feel good. They want to be like you. Hold on. They want to mimic you. Yet they mock you. They mock you. They criticize you. They scapegoat you. They treat you bad. It's weird, isn't it? It's like so strange. It's like, are you okay? Are you okay? This is why I stay away from people, because I be having too much fun with people. I'm like the person that if you stalk me, be careful, because you're going to become the hunted. Because I like I don't know, they made me like this. It's like I like messing with people who mess with me, or who think they're going to mess. If you even look like, act like, think like, and like come in my vicinity, and I sniff you and I figure you out that you're like just here to kind of like mess with me, I'm gonna mess with your head. Maybe. I mean, honestly, if you're lucky, I've paid that attention to you. But I remove myself, because people that think that they're so smart and so clever end up getting their little feelings hurt, messing with me, and then I'm the villain. Because like I said, like when you have this energy that you're like this, you're beautiful, you're divine, you're fine, and you're like, no matter what happens, everything's okay, you're comfortable in your own skin, then people are freaking nosy, are always up in your face, always up in your business. They falling in all over themselves, wanting to be with you, paying for things for you, falling in love with you, but not knowing what to do, wouldn't know what to do with it if they got it. If you gave them the time of day, when you give people the time of day, just even like for a little bit, a day, literally a day, they find some way to sabotage it with you. Why is that? Because I know a lot of you may be like racking your brain. You're like researching, trying to, like, you're like, ajaaya, help me, like, help me. But I don't want to pay. If you want me to help you for real, you will have to, because I'm worthy, okay? But I'll give you this. I'll give you this, my fairy friend. People are possessed. People are possessed. Have you ever considered that? Have you ever considered that? That people are freaking possessed. Yeah, even nice people. Have you ever hung out with someone and you'll think you're getting along, and then they'll mumble something wicked, critical, benign, sabotagey under their breath, like just nasty, and they won't even really be looking at you? It'll be a different voice. Pay attention. Because the thing is about these entities, okay? Let's talk about it. They want to come out in the open. They really all want to come out in the open and play. Whatever that means. They want to come out in the open. They're tired of hiding in the shadows, hiding at the bottom and the root chakra of people's energy and the lower levels. They want to be able to show their ugly out in the open. And you, Earth Angel, if you are sympathetic to the point to where you get out of your inner authority, your power for these people, you're giving them permission to enter into this realm. Well, no, yours. Because the gates of heaven are protected. And what is it protected by? Real love. Like, unless you really, truly love yourself, you won't be able to enter into the higher dimensions anyway. Like, that's, God's always have that safeguard. It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even really matter who wants to come out in the open, what demons, what aliens, whatever. Because you're not going to be able to rise in consciousness without pure love. And like I've said before in the past, love ain't like mushy and sympathetic. Love is cold. The sound hasn't even been good. Let me see. Love is cold. Love is cold and precise. Now, love is the comfort of Mother Mary and Kuan Yin, Lee, and it is that if you are in that realm with it. It's kind of like matchy, samey, same time. It's cold because you have to meet it in that world. It's like a girl that has high standards. She's not. If she said no McDonald's, no McDonald's. If you want to take a girl out at McDonald's, then you're going to get that type of energy. If you want, that's not a good example, but it's a good example for the human mind. All right. That qualifies everything by cost or whatever, because I don't care about that. It's not a real thing. That's not real. It's not. Because I remember some of my funnest dates and having a great time with people I have mutual respect for at McDonald's, hanging out after prom, after we go to this Silver Spoon 5-star Michelin star, whatever, right? Me and my other friend, Olivia, we were both like looking at each other like, we're still hungry, and can we go to McDonald's? And the guys were like, I know y'all fucking lying. I know y'all. And they were like, sure. In our prom dresses, rolling up. Okay. So that's not a thing. But I'm just using that as an example. Okay. As far as levels of consciousness, right? Which means that if you are in this angry, bitter, resentment energy most of the time because you can't have your way, because you're not willing to do the work to be vulnerable so that life can be soft and vulnerable, so that you can be in that realm with that energy. You have to meet it. It will summon you. The problem, this is the thing about possession, this continues the conversation. This is the thing about being possessed, because we're all possessed. Just to let you know, you are possessed by whatever it is you're focusing on all the time, consistently. Okay? Whatever you are focused on the most, whatever has your attention the most. If you're focused on higher level things most of the time, then that's what you'll talk about, who you'll be around, what you will see in your world, the places you'll go, the things you're attracted to, the thoughts that will be downloaded to you, all of that will match how you feel on the inside. Now, this is the most tricky part, because some people can be focused on higher level things and still not have cleaned out their meridians and gotten out of scarcity energy when it comes to their emotions. The emotional realm is one of the hardest realms in this century to heal, because of the focus on the intellect, on what you know, what you do, not who you be, and how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel is everything. Like, how does that feel? It's not what do you want? It's like, how do you want to feel? How did your soul intend? That's one of the questions I ask my clients. How did your soul intend to feel this lifetime? That's how you get to know yourself. Okay. And so people are possessed by, most of the time, the scarcity mindset realm, which means they're in survival mode in every way. In every way. And when you're in survival mode, it makes you think crazy thoughts and do crazy things. We all know, because we've all been there. Don't act. That's another thing too. It's not about rejecting or being like, ugh, oh my God, like I would never, because you have. If not this lifetime, the last or the last. In some way, shape, form, or another. It's not about judgment and placing these entities, that it's a dimension, okay? These thoughts, these type of ideas, that way of living, and I talk about this in detail in my book, Your Mood is What You Got. It's a whole mood. Your moods are in dimensions. Certain frequencies, all of it. So you can break it down to tone. The things that we say that we don't really realize what we're saying, set the tone. What do you think that means? Are you listening to the tone underneath when you're around people? And yet you're getting mollywopped by energies. And you're like, how? Because I thought they were a nice person. Or whatever. Well, just know that most of this world, people are possessed by scarcity mindset. And if you are walking around looking pretty like me, or brown like me, thick like me, feeling good like me, okay, then people are going to be attracted to your light, and people are going to want some of that, because they don't attribute that energy to who they are. They think that there's something special about you, which always is a bad thing when it comes to scarcity mindset. That means they are going to try to possess you, control you, like the scarcity mindset stuff, fear. based things. Try to set you up, you know. So that's why you always got to stay connected to source energy. You have to be at rest. You have to be at peace within yourself, with or without other people's permission, validation, whether or not people are joining you. That's why I offer the Patreon and all the services and things that I offer, because there needs to be always be safe places for people who are divinely listening into themselves and who want to participate in the higher realm activities. And those activities are resting, daydreaming, segment intending, practicing of alchemy and manifestation, practicing frequencies of love and light, living that, embodying that. And you're not going to be able to practice that. I mean, humans are herd animals. Monkey see, monkey do. So whatever it is you're around more consistently, whoever it is you're talking to most consistently, it's about influence and feeling connection. You could feel isolated, right? You could feel like, ooh, I can't wait to meet with my friends or whatever. And we're going to do the things that I value and like to do. So yeah, people act the way they do because of what they're focused on. And what people are focused on possesses them. And that's not for you to go and point at people and say you're possessed, or for you to go talking to people about like saying these things out loud. This is between us. Okay? Because I know, when we learn new things, we want to share. But there's not, so we're not supposed to take things and use it and point the finger at other people. Really look within and see what you're possessed by. And it's also just kind of like, be aware that it's not really all about you. People are responding to you from the dimension that they're in. They're not necessarily, the real them would never harm you. And that's the part where earth angels kind of are confused. Because we can see people's higher self. And in someone's higher realm, they're not like that. But again, it's about what that light being, because everyone is a light being, what that particular light being is focused on and has had the most momentum, the most time, most consistency focusing on. And on that note, again, you can find my information in the bottom of the description, in the description box, and feel free to reach out to me for any of your spiritual counseling, ascension, divine masculine and feminine integration, DNA activation needs. Peace.